what's going on, guys? I'm FlipArtz. We're back here on Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 1, or Season 11, looking at your new missions here, which is going to be Foraged in Slurp missions. And so just like we've mentioned before in previous missions and challenge videos, just like this one, for our Foraged in Slurp missions here, you guys are going to get an initial 10 missions and challenges you guys need to complete. And once you guys complete any of the 8 missions or challenges, you guys will be unlocking your Cumulative Reward, which is going to be a loading screen image. And in that image is going to be a secret letter that you need to find, and also with that it's also going to be adding in an extra challenge for you guys to complete, giving guys 11 challenges or missions here in total instead of 10. And so just before we get into all of your missions and challenges for the locations where you guys gotta go and how to complete them, as well as the rewards for these missions as well, I just wanted to say that if you guys are appreciating these mission guide videos here on the channel, and you guys appreciate the content you guys are seeing here on the channel, make sure you guys drop a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications by hitting that bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you guys don't miss out on the next time that I upload a video here to the channel, as well as I'm streaming a lot over on Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtzLive. The link will be down in the description below. So if you guys enjoy watching live streams, being able to play with me and talking to me in the chat, I'd love to have you guys over there again for me over on Twitch. Again, link will be down in the description below. And so with that said, let's get into all 10 or 11 of our missions and challenges here for the Foraged in Slurp mission. And so coming in for our very first mission here, it's going to be to search for chests at Slurpy Swamp or Retail Row. And to complete this challenge, you have to search for 7 of these chests at one of the 2 different locations. And so as mentioned here, all you have to do for this challenge is just search for 7 chests at either Slurpy Swamp or Retail Row, or a combination of the 2 different locations. You don't have to do this in a single match, so you guys are going to be good to go. Obviously, this is going to mean that a lot of people are going to be contesting over in Slurpy Swamp and Retail Row to get this challenge completed for themselves as well, looking for those chests. If you guys do want to make it a little bit easier on yourself, I highly suggest you guys go into a duo or in squad or in Team Rumble as well, and then you guys can actually make this a party assisted challenge, which with that said will make this challenge much easier on you guys to actually complete and hopefully actually even get done in a single match. And of course, every single chest that your teammate, whether it's a dual partner or your squad mates, open up at one of these locations when you guys have this party assisted, it is going to mean it's going to count towards your challenge as well. And again, like I said, if everybody happens to have this challenge party assisted and then you all land at the same area and you guys are all opening up chests and you guys get at least 2 to 3 chests each, you guys are pretty much going to be good to go in getting this one done in a single match. So now moving on to our second mission here, it's going to be to eliminate opponents with a weapon of each rarity. And to complete this challenge, just simply enough as it's written here, you just need to eliminate 1 opponent with a weapon of each type of rarity. So obviously this challenge is pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure you guys can also get this challenge as a party assisted challenge to get this one done. And also simply enough, just getting at least 1 elimination on an opponent with a weapon of each rarity. So obviously if you guys are going through the color schemes instead of going through the rarity, you guys are going to be looking for the gray weapon, the green, the blue, the purple, and eventually the orange or gold, where the color correlation for the actual rarity name here is going to be going for common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Now moving on to our third mission here, it's going to be to upgrade an item at a weapon upgrade bench. And to complete this challenge, you need to upgrade 3 items at the weapon upgrade bench. Now this challenge is very straightforward and actually pretty easy to do, and I'm pretty sure that for pretty much every single name location, there is going to be at least 1 weapon upgrade bench available in those name locations. When it comes to actual landmark locations, I don't think that they actually have a weapon upgrade bench, so you're going to need to be on the lookout for that. But when it comes to this challenge, again, it is pretty simple to do, as well as you guys need to keep in mind that if you guys have never actually weapon upgraded something before, it will take a certain number of mats for every type of mat you have, which is going to be the wood, the brick, and the metal. And so obviously in the higher rarities of weapons that you guys are trying to upgrade for, the more mats you guys are going to be needing to use to actually upgrade that weapon. And so if you guys are trying to find the fastest way to actually get this challenge done, and probably the easiest way to get this challenge done, I highly suggest you guys try to find a common rarity weapon. That way you guys can spend less mats to actually get it upgraded, and that way you guys are going to be able to get more of these upgrades done in a single match when possible. Right now, I don't exactly remember how much mats you need for each type of material to actually upgrade to the next kind of rarity for your weapon upgrades here at the weapon upgrade benches, but I'm pretty sure if it has to go from your common weapon to an uncommon weapon, or basically your gray weapon to a green weapon, then it's about 150 mats or something like that of each kind for the wood, the brick, and the metal. So it's really not that much, opposed to if you guys are trying to go from like an epic to a legendary. I believe that's like 300 mats or something like that. So it's way out there. So if you guys want to make it easier on yourself, get a little bit of mats very quickly depending on what area you guys are in, I highly suggest trying to find yourself again a gray weapon or a common weapon. That way you guys can upgrade that and hopefully find some more other kind of like gray weapons around the area and get all of these weapons upgraded in a single match. Now moving on to our fourth mission here, it's going to be to dance at Compact Car cars, Lockie's Lighthouse, and a weather station. To complete this challenge, you just have to dance at 3 of these different landmarked locations. And so to find the first location here, which is going to be compact cars, this is going to be on the west end of Dirty Docks, as you guys can see here in the gameplay. Now for the second location for this dancing challenge, it's going to be over at Lockie's Lighthouse, and clearly if you guys haven't noticed it already, we do have a giant lighthouse here on the map, and it's kind of on a separated kind of island here all the way on the north part of the map, again here as you guys can see in the gameplay. And then last but not least, the final dancing location you guys need to go to, which is going to be the weather station. This one you're going to be able to find all the way on the bottom right of the map here, or the southeast end of the map, on one of these 2 different kind of mountaintops. So this one's going to be on the highest point here, where you guys are going to be able to find the weather station, again here as you guys can see in the gameplay. And so once you guys have found each of these different locations, all you have to do is once you guys land in those locations and you guys see that it tells you guys that you guys are at this particular location, the compact cars, Lockie's Lighthouse, and the weather station, all you have to do is go ahead and use any kind of dancing emote, and then you guys are going to be good to go for this challenge. Now moving on to our 5th mission here, it's going to be to deal damage with common weapons. And to complete this challenge, you have to deal 500 points worth of damage with a common weapon. And so again, another very straightforward challenge here, just dealing 500 points worth of damage with any sort of common weapon. Of course, you guys can get this as a party assisted challenge so that your friends can help you guys out with this one. And this would also be a great way that once you guys have your common weapons, you guys do as much damage as you can, that you guys can also in tandem, if you guys still have this challenge available for yourself, which is one of the ones that I mentioned earlier for upgrading an item at the weapon upgrade bench. This is going to be a good one to go for upgrading your common weapons into an uncommon weapon, and that way you guys are going to be able to use less mats for this challenge as well. Now moving on to our 6th mission here, it's going to be to mark an uncommon, rare, and epic item. And to complete this challenge, you just have to mark 1 of every type of rarity here as mentioned, which is the uncommon, rare, and epic item. Now this challenge is actually very simple to do. You guys can do this in solos, duos, or in squads, and what's actually nice about this challenge is that you guys can actually pretty much get this one done in a single match as well, especially if you guys do have enough mats to actually go around and upgrade your weapon a good number of times to go all the way from, let's say, a common weapon to an uncommon weapon, rare, and then to an epic item. Because every time you guys upgrade your weapon, technically what you guys can do is, if you guys do again have the mats for this as you guys are going through to weapon upgrade your weapon, then you guys can actually go ahead and drop your weapon when you guys have it as a common, upgrading to an uncommon. You can drop that weapon, mark it, and that will be counting as your uncommon item, and then you guys can go and upgrade it again and go into a rare, and then go and drop the weapon, mark it again, and that will count as your rare marked item here for the challenge, and then upgrade it one more time, and then you guys are going to be good to go for your epic item. Or also, simply enough, if you guys are playing in duos or in squads and you guys have friends that actually have things that are an uncommon, rare, or epic item, you can ask them to drop it very quickly so that you can mark it to get this challenge completed for yourself as well. Now moving on to our 7th mission here, it's going to be to eliminate opponents at E.G.O, Outposts, or Retail Row. And to complete this challenge, you need to get 3 eliminations at either of these locations. Now for the most part, when it comes to this challenge, it seems like most people are going to be just going to Retail Row, so you guys need to be careful that if this is going to be an area that you guys do like to go to normally, it is going to be a highly contested area for eliminations for this challenge. However, if you guys actually look at the actual Fortnite map here for the new season here, you're also going to notice that in this challenge it says to go to E.G.O Outposts, and on the map there's not actually any kind of name locations that say E.G.O, and that's because the E.G.O Outposts are actually the landmark areas that are scattered across the map. And with these E.G.O Outposts, there's actually 5 different locations you guys can go to. There's a staging post, the barracks, the comm tower, the hangar, and the science station. For the E.G.O staging post location, this is going to be just north of the Dirty Dock. For the E.G.O barracks, this is also going to be north of Lazy Lake. For the E.G.O comm tower, this one's going to be on the west end of Misty Meadows. However, it's going to be kind of on the bottom end of the map there where the mountains are kind of located. For the E.G.O hangar, you're going to be able to find this on the west or southwest end of Holly Hedges. And finally, for the E.G.O science station, you're going to be able to find this all the way on the west end, kind of near the beach side there of Pleasant Park. Now moving into our 8th mission here, it's going to be to search ammo boxes at different landmarks. And to complete this challenge, you have to just search for 7 ammo boxes at those landmarks. And so again, another very easy challenge right here, just search for ammo boxes at the different landmarks. And if you guys are going to be over at the E.G.O outpost when you guys are doing the previous missions as well, then this is going to be a good chance for you guys to also go ahead and look for the ammo boxes there when you guys are looking for your elimination. Now moving on to our 9th mission here, it's going to be to search supply drops in different matches. And to complete this challenge, you need to search for 1 supply drop in 3 different matches. And so again, this challenge is very straightforward and easy to complete. If you guys want to go the simple route for this, all you have to do is go into a team rumble, and you guys are going to be able to find many supply drops actually spawned during a team rumble match. match. So you guys are gonna have more than enough chances to find a supply drop during your matches there for Team Rumble. Just hopefully you guys are gonna get a chance to actually search it for yourself, because obviously many people in Team Rumble are a little bit toxic and they try to like bump you off or break down your build or anything like that and get the supply drop for themselves. So just be aware of that, but hopefully you guys can get one for yourself. This one shouldn't be too difficult. And then moving into our 10th mission here, it's going to be to deal damage with legendary weapons, and to complete the challenge you have to deal 250 points worth of damage. And so yet again, another very straightforward challenge right here. I'm pretty sure for this challenge as well, if you guys are struggling to find a legendary weapon, you guys can actually go ahead and get this as a party assisted challenge. That way, if your teammate, whether it's your duo partner or your squad mates, happen to have a legendary weapon on hand and they're not exactly willing to give it up for you so that you guys can get this challenge completed for yourself, then in this case they can actually go and hopefully get the damage done for you with the legendary weapon that they have, helping you guys get your challenge completed. And so like I mentioned earlier in the video here, once you guys complete any of your 8 missions and challenges here, you guys are going to be rewarded with a cumulative reward, which is going to be a loading screen background image, which is the one you guys are going to be able to see here on screen right now. And so again, once you guys complete any of your 8 missions and challenges here, you guys are going to be unlocking this loading screen image, as well as you guys are going to be unlocking an 11th mission or challenge here that is going to be in correlation and related to this actual background image here as well. So that challenge there is going to be to search for the hidden R found in the Foraged by Slurp loading screen. So again, as you guys can see on screen here, this is going to be your loading screen image, and if you guys look closely enough here, obviously we're going to be over in the Slurpy swamp, as well as you guys are going to be able to find the letter R just at the bottom here near the pipe, and it's going to be just kind of like encased here from the metal railing. And so as you guys can see in the gameplay here, all you have to do is go and land over in Slurpy swamp, and you want to go to make your way on this side of the Slurpy swamp location. You guys are going to know that you guys are in the right spot because you're going to be able to find the kind of like pipeline here that spurs out all of the slurp, and then you guys want to go underneath this right here, go in between these metal bars over here, and then when you guys are going to be in this general location, you guys should be able to find the letter R pop up for you guys, and all you have to do is search and interact with it, and that's going to go ahead and complete this challenge. And so there you guys have it. That is all 10 or actually 11 missions that you guys have here for your Foraged in Slurp missions and challenges. Hopefully I was able to help you guys out, and hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, remember to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications here on the channel by hitting that bell icon next to the subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with everything going on regarding my videos, my channel, my streams, and myself. And hey, speaking about streams, I'm streaming a lot over on Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtz live. The link will be in the description below. So hopefully I'll be able to see you guys there, talk to you guys in the chat, and maybe even get some games in. Either way, thank you guys again for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Arts out.